People always talk about building a life, chasing dreams, working hard, but nobody talks about how hard it is to do all that while being sick. You wake up tired, you push through pain, and somehow you still feel guilty for not doing enough. For me, it's not just about being productive, it's about surviving days where my body says no, but my goals still scream yes. There were so many times I thought maybe I should just give up for a while, but that's the thing. Life doesn't pause when you're sick. It just goes on. I always try to push myself through those days, and sometimes I was just blinding myself thinking I was okay, but in reality I wasn't. I always thought that I have to push through everything by myself, and at some moment I just realized that I was just not on the right path and I was just getting worse. There were always those days where I always felt pain in my body, waking up, just living through the day, even doing simple tasks somehow sometimes felt like the hardest ones. And even if I already got a routine, I had some days that were just planned ahead and I just pushed through them. I always felt back, and not because I didn't want it to push through, but because my body just kept telling me that I have to calm down and I have to reset myself and I have to rest. But especially those days were the days where I realized I'm on the right path. I always felt pain. There was never a time where I haven't felt pain in like 10 years now, or even more. Pain is just normal now. Sometimes I thought life is pain, and I mean you can't tell me otherwise at some point. At some point in your life you always feel like your life is just pain. But those are the moments that basically define you, not just as a person, but eventually what you want to become. People don't see what it takes behind the scenes. They see a post, a video, a small win, but not the breakdowns, the days you can't even move. Being sick isn't just about your body, it messes with your mind too. I mean, if your body tells you that it is in pain, eventually your mind tells you you're in pain too, and your whole system just straight up shuts down, and you just fell into this hole, and you feel like you can't even get out, and you just feel trapped inside your body. At some point I realized I can't wait to be fully healthy to start living, so I just started building slowly, imperfectly, but I kept building. I kept building the life I wanted to live. And I just realized if you're living with something that slows you down, you're not behind. You're moving at your own pace. And that still counts. So if you're dealing with something similar, let me know in the comments. And as always, I'd love to hear your stories. And maybe I can give you some advice or just some thought I have on my mind. Thank you guys really for the great feedback lately. I never thought I would share those stories about myself, about my life on here, but I just feel like I'm on the right path now. And maybe some of you guys have a specific topic or something you want to talk about, or you want me to talk about or post about. I mean, you can basically ask me anything in the comments, and I will just create a video about that topic, and we will just get through this together.